Hello and welcome to a very special Adobe Max Sneaks. My name is Paul Trani. I'm going to be your host today. Now, for those of you who don't know what Sneaks is, it's our chance to pull back the curtain and show some top secret technology that we're currently working on. This technology could end up in some of our tools, maybe, maybe not. A lot of it has to do with you, the audience, and how you react. So please make good use of the clap button and the hashtags that's presented with each sneak on social media, of course. Get in touch with me through Twitter @PaulTrani. Let me know what you like. Now, I'd love to introduce my celebrity co-host. She's a comedian, actress, best-selling writer, producer, and activist. Please welcome Chelsea Handler. Welcome, Chelsea. So good to see you. How are you doing?
Oh, hi. I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. It's good to see you. I don't know, are you staying safe and healthy and all that good stuff during these strange times?
Very strange. I'm glad that we can take some time to get our mind off of things.
That's kind of what I've been doing for the past 6 months is working on different distractions or different hobbies that I've picked up, like the different phases of quarantine. I don't know if you've gone through that.
Oh, yeah.
I went through the cooking, gardening. I don't know have you gone through some of those as well?
Well, I haven't gotten that carried away because I'm not very domesticated. So I treated the first 2 weeks like it was spring break at my house. And then when I realized it was going to go on interminably for longer than 2 weeks, I decided to get my act together and actually focus on some work. And so, yeah, then I was able to shoot an HBO stand-up special, which comes out in a couple weeks. And I was able to find some things to put my energy into because honestly, I mean, being stuck at home for this long period of time, I don't think anyone's cut out for it. It sounds nice. And then after 2 months, you're like, that was nice. Let's get back to reality or some version of reality.
Just let me focus on something else. And it honestly sounds like you made good use of your time, whether it was a distraction or whatever, but that's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, and it was a good reminder that I've made a lot of important life decisions, like remaining single and alone and childless. I realized whoa, not a bad time to pat yourself on the back. No homeschooling, no person's driving me crazy. It's just me and my dogs. And, I feel solid about the choices I've made as an adult.
I don't know how tech savvy you are.
Not at all.
You're not friends with Siri or any of the other anything like that?
No, Siri and Alexa do not live in my house. I'm not,
okay.
I can barely use the things that I already have in my house. I mean, everything in my house is controlled by an iPad, which some days works and some days doesn't work. There are about 15 iPads in my house. And so sometimes I can turn the music on, sometimes I can turn it off, usually neither. And sometimes my TVs just stay on because I can't figure out how to turn them off. So I'm probably the biggest Luddite you've ever had on this program or to, look through new tech things with you.
You're perfect for this because nobody's seen this technology before. These sneaks are done by our super smart engineers from all over India, Germany, France, across the US. They're gonna show code in development that's on their laptop from their kitchen counter or wherever they are. And so it all might look a little rough, but nobody's seen this stuff before. But it is our chance to show you some cool things and just get your reaction on them and what you think, right? That's kind of the whole idea. And let's just have some fun. Does that sound good to you?
Oh, it does, Paul. It sounds very good to me.
All right, Chelsea, let's go ahead and kick it off. We're gonna dive into our very first sneak. Coming from New Delhi, an engineer, Shubhi Gupta, who's going to show us a video sneak called Project Sharp Shots.
Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you something which you all must have tried doing before but might have struggled due to its complex process. Well, we all have photos and videos in our phones and laptops. In fact, that's how we express ourselves, right? But are you really satisfied with the video quality? Are they perfect? Well, if you ask me, I'm quite particular about my photos and videos, and unexpected blur can be disappointing sometimes. So recently, I started learning ukulele, and after lots and lots of effort, I could finally play a song. So here's a video of me with my uke. And because of the random motion, you will notice a lot of blur around my face, my hand. In fact, that makes the video all the less appealing. The leaves in the background also seems quite blurry. Well, let's try and deblur this video using Project Sharp Shots, powered by Adobe Sensei. So hitting the generate button. Voila! Did you notice? the leaves in the background are so much clear and sharp. In fact, they look so much more appealing. My face, my hands, which were earlier so much blurry, also look quite good. This is great. Project Sharp Shots not only deblurs videos, but does that on a single click. No more of fine-tuning and parameter adjustment. The model takes care of this. And this is no magic. This is deep learning and AI working in the background, extracting each frame, deblurring it, and creating high-quality photos and videos. So let's try and take an example of even more complex situation. So imagine yourself moving in a fast-moving car at a very high speed, because of which there will be a substantial amount of blur on either sides of the road. As you can see, the trees, the hilly portion. In fact, so many objects on the road seem quite blurry. Well, let's try and deblur this video using our model. Hitting the generate button again. This is great. Did you see? The hilly portion, which was earlier so much blurry, now seems to be quite sharp and clear. In fact, the trees and other objects seem to be quite sharp and clear. This is great. Now you don't have to be an expert photographer or master all the video editing techniques. You can simply use this handy tool, hit the generate button, and produce as many photos and videos as you want. So let's try and take another example. Well, with the given new normal, team parties and outings are not very common. And sadly, my last team trips video didn't come out that well. You can see the face of my friend, it seems quite blurry. In fact, the environment, the background seems all the way too blurry. And well, thanks to dim lighting, which has made it even more difficult to remove. Whoa, seems like our model removed it for us. You can see my friends look so much clearer and sharper. In fact, the background is looking so much clearer and has increased the video quality. This is great. Now I don't have to bother whether it's day or night. I can simply go out, get as many photos and videos as I want, come back and get it deblurred. Here are some of the frames which I extracted from the videos I just deblurred. This one is from the dim lighting scene. You can see the blurry friends got deblurred. This is great. They look so much clear and sharp. So this one is from the fast moving car video. Because of the speed, there was so much of blur and which got beautifully deblurred by our model. You can see. This one is from the ukulele video. This is my candid pose. Earlier, I was thinking of discarding it, but seems like now I can simply get it deblurred and share it with my friends on social media. Simple, isn't it? So this was Project Sharp Shots, powered by Adobe Sensei. Thank you. Over to you, Paul.
All right, that was Sharp Shots. Awesome what you can do, making, say, blurry video crisp and clear, which is pretty darn awesome. I mean, could you see yourself using this, Chelsea? What do you think?
Yeah, for sure. I could use that in real life at around 6 p.m. every night. So I'm into it, big time.
Chelsea, do you play ukulele at all?
No, I haven't played a ukulele, but I've been referencing a ukulele in my stand-up routine that I've been doing. And I've been, using it pretty liberally. And I am, I guess, obviously confused about what the instrument is, because this was my first time understanding that it wasn't a flute-like instrument. So it looks like I need to go back to the drawing board.
It's like a travel guitar is what it seems like to me.
Travel guitar is good, yeah.
All right, so let's kind of dive into the next sneak. To show it off is Rakesh Beta with a sneak called 2D Plus.
And I'm really excited to be here today. With what I'm going to show you, we are hoping to take creation of flat vector graphics to a completely new level. Here's a project I'm currently working on. And for these houses, I want to arrange them in perspective. So it means I have to adjust the size and depth of these graphics to get it look right. This is what most designers are used to do, tediously arranging elements for hours. Well, what if these objects can be smart? I just need to select all the objects and click on the new Arrange tool. With the help of these simple controls, I can move the objects closer or further apart, like this and this. Now these buildings have the right depth order. They're more dense like a town, which is good, but I want to add some perspective to it. It is as simple as dragging a line. And in case I want to bring a background object to the front, like this, the perspective and scaling rules are automatically applied. Next, I want to arrange these houses along the coastline. This would normally take me quite some time, but the new Arrange tool solved this problem as well. I just need to shift the spline of the object, and that's it. What could have taken a lot of time is done in a matter of seconds. Now let me focus on the lighthouse. What would make it look better is if I add some highlights on the side to give it some depth. That usually means adding some bunch of vector lines to make these highlights, or convince myself that it doesn't require highlights in the first place. Well, what if Illustrator understood lighting? Just invoke the node lighting tool, click on the anchor points where you need highlights, and voila! Isn't it exciting? Instantaneous highlights in the blink of an eye. You can increase or decrease the intensity, or you can hold one or more of these highlights and increase the spread of the light to make it look more dramatic, and can even offset it from the edges. I have made these highlights on all the other assets, and here how it looks. Now what if I want to add some shadows on the other side? Well, we created a new shadow tool which enables me to create shadows which are connected firmly to the object so that the art and the canvas feels the same. And of course, you can change the direction of the shadows in whichever direction you want, or play around with its perspective. Cool, huh? But graphic designers are graphic designers, and they won't be satisfied with just plain shadows. No worries. You can select any of these existing patterns and apply it on the shadows. And if you're looking for more realism, the Attach Shadows algorithm goes a step further, and using the power of depth analysis, understand the object and its path, and interacts with them contextually. Super cool, isn't it? Well, you just saw how you can stack a bunch of objects together in perspective and also arrange them along the curve. Add custom highlights, which you can even offset from the edges, and shadows, which are much more natural and interact with the objects. I'm sure these features are much more productivity enhancers for all my graphic designer friends.
That was 2D plus. So Chelsea, I don't know if any of that made any sense to you.
Oh yeah, totally. I can follow when people are talking.
Okay, good.
It's not 6 o'clock here yet, so I'm all yours, Paul.
No, but it's really cool. Again, my life as a designer is stuck on a screen, bending lines, vectors, and all that fun stuff. And he literally bent one line, and it changed the perspective of all those buildings, which I thought was pretty darn amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It reminds me of when I was little, my sister and I used to play Matchbox cars, and we would build these little towns with crayons and markers. I mean, if I were a graphic designer, it would be a very helpful tool.
Yeah, and that's the whole idea. It's being a graphic designer can be just you're playing. You're playing with these buildings and cars or whatever.
It's like Bob the Builder, but for adults.
Yeah, exactly. I love it. Bob the Builder for designers and illustrators out there.
There you go.
It's a lot of fun. But we're going to step it up a notch for this third one. It has a little bit of 3D and some augmented reality in it as well, and it makes up this just amazing sneak. I'd like to introduce Project Scantastic is what it's called, presented by Nikhil Gupta. Let's go ahead and check it out.
So here I am in Adobe Dimension trying to create a 3D flyer for one of the cool shoes that Hoka is just coming up with. What I could do is capture a bunch of photos and then try to find the one that aligns with my ad perfectly. But as you can imagine, that will be quite cumbersome. Can I instead use these photos to create a complete 3D model and then bring inside Dimension and align as the way as I want to? Well, this is what our project Scantastic allows us to do. Let's quickly go to our prototype inside Adobe Capture to see it in action. The moment our prototype is launched, it tries to analyze the environment and then, on capture, creates a rough bounding box. As the device is moved, it encapsulates the object in focus automatically. The user has an option to fit the bounding box if they choose to do so. Once the bounding box has been chosen, I can start the capture process, and this is where the magic begins. Our prototype automatically places a net of stations in an optimal manner to ensure high-quality resultant 3D model. It also shows a progress to the user so that they know to capture these photos from all angles. Once all of these photos have been captured, we can save them to Creative Cloud for processing. Once these images have been processed, I can simply go back to my Creative Cloud libraries within Adobe Dimension, and voila, I have my 3D model there. I can simply double click and you can see that model within Adobe Dimension placed in your scene without any other steps involved. Isn't this awesome? I can move this 3D model as the way as I want to and make sure that this aligns with my 3D scene. I can also move it around, I can move the text, and do all of the things that are possible with native 3D models inside Dimension. Once we have this 3D model, it can serve a whole lot of other purposes. For example, I can send it to a user who is thinking of buying this shoe. They can go to their favorite AR application, for example, Adobe Aero, and then launch this model inside an AR experience. And they can see whether this shoe fits their outfit or not. As you can see, this looks cool to me. In this way, our prototype allows us to take a 3D real-world object into a 3D virtual scene and then bring it back into the real world using AR. Thank you. Over to you, Paul.
And we're back. And look, he actually sent it to me through Adobe Aero. You can actually do that. I sent it to me and I 3D printed it. Not really, doesn't quite get that advanced, but I thought that was pretty cool.
I actually did print it, Paul, and I have one in my closet and I'm gonna go get it because I have the real thing and a 3D printer.
Oh, you do? You have the real thing? He only sent me one shoe. I don't know what good it's gonna do me.
Well, I have the other shoe.
Perfect. But pretty impressive. By the way, just so you know, he's not using any special technology. So he's just using a phone. It's amazing that you don't have to model this stuff. It's literally taking it and using your phone to scan it. So I'm into it. Did you ever go through, I think for 2 weeks during like quarantine, I went through the health phase where I ran, but it only lasted for like 2 weeks. And then I was just bitter at everybody else running.
I'm into being healthy. So I definitely used my time wisely in quarantine. I work out every day and I exercise every day because, I mean, now there's like no excuse. I'm on that kick. I'm in my 40s now, so I'm on that kick for the rest of my life, so I don't get old and, shrivel up.
Out of all the things that we can't control in this world, we could like control our health and whether we, put on pants for the day or not.
Oh, well, that sounds like a personal story.
Okay, well, sorry, we should probably just move on.
We were talking about sneakers, but I mean, go in any direction you want.
No. I feel good finally being dressed up and watching some cool sneaks of technology that is hopefully in my hands shortly. Our next sneak helps to fix the disconnect that happens between designers and developers, because oftentimes there is that disconnect. It's called Project In Sync, and here to present it is Alexandru Mira. Let's check it out.
Hi there. I'm really excited to share with you a new technology that we've been working on and that I think can really improve the way we design and we bring applications to life. In order to exemplify this, we have the design of a museum application here. Now, traditionally, when the development starts, I go and share a development link with the developers. They head over to xd.adobe.com, and from here they can quickly extract information such as colors, fonts, they can get measurements, spacing, even CSS and assets. And this is all good because it really helps them to reliably implement our designs. But we think there's still a problem. So we want to show you a new way. Meet Project In Sync. Project In Sync aims at connecting the designer's design with the app of the developer, such that they can really share information. Now, let's head back to the design. This is the design that we've built, but also the development team started implementing the app. Let's check it out. We go back in the browser, hit refresh so we're on the latest, and this is the app as it is at the moment. Now, the most important thing here is that this app uses our technology to connect to our design, and this is the most important thing. Let's see how this helps us. Now we're back in XD. Let's say we want to make a change. We want to change the header. Let's take this new image that we found on Adobe Stock and we think it fits better. Now we've changed the image. We can also go ahead and change the text. Now once all of this is done and we're happy, we can hit Update App. Then we head back into the browser, hit refresh, and there we have it. We were able to push the changes from Adobe XD inside of the live app. Now, this is all good. And to remember here, This is the app that the developers wrote. So we didn't generate any code, but because we're connected, we're able to update it. When we're developing applications, it often happens that not all features are built with design direction. And this is what happened with search. The team told us that they implemented search. We never designed it. Now, because we're connected and our app is connected with the design, we can go ahead and copy this URL, head back into XD, create a new artboard, paste the URL, and import. There we have it. Wow, we were able to take that page that the developers built, bring it back into an XD artboard, and now we can probably make changes on it. But look here, we imported the page with all of the state of the app. This is really cool. But again, the most important thing is we're in XD and we can go ahead and make changes. Let's see. I would make the text a bit bigger. Let's just make everything tight here. That's good. And now we want more search results to be on the page. Let's go something like this. And now I want to center this so everything still stays centered on the page. And once we've done that, let's hit Update App. Wow, and there we have it. All of the cards are now updated with our changes because we have that connection. So we've updated the app and now the design also updated. This is really cool. Another change that I'm going to do is take the search results text here and align it to the left. Once this is done, let's just hit Update App and then go back to the browser, hit refresh. And there we have it. Our changes were pushed back into this design. This is really cool. Let's see if everything still works. Going here, searching again. Our changes are still there. This is really cool. So we were able to pull this page that the developers built inside of XD, make changes in XD, and then push it back into the live app. This is really awesome, and we think that this process is really empowering. We're really excited about the future, and we hope you are too.
This is really cool. Again, I don't know, it kind of gets into details, but it's awesome that you could design and hand that off to a developer, and then regardless of what they do, you can actually take that page and then change it for yourself as a designer. This is what designers and developers want.
I see what it is, and I think it's a good tool to be able to use in various ways, not just in this connectivity, but it would be nice to be able to edit other people in different ways that you weren't even necessarily working with. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, and provided there is some like back-end code and some things happening, so you can't necessarily connect to Uber and change the Uber app.
Well, it's also a nice bridge for lesser conversations and more action, right? It's a nice bridge to kind of take out the middleman and actually go in there and implement the changes yourself.
Just go in, connect, make it look the way you want to, like using search, and just like get on with the rest of your life, which is awesome. So I think it's super cool. So again, we're kind of talking about apps and web applications as well. I don't know if you have any, like a favorite app or maybe like a guilty pleasure app at all that you
yeah, I mean, nothing too techy, you know? Like I use like Headspace is like the app I use the most to calm myself down. And then other than the obvious ones like Twitter and Instagram and all the social media platforms that I'm on, I mean, I don't really have like any sort of design apps on my phone because that's, again, above my pay grade. I'm not really equipped in any way. I mean, this is the most I've learned and absorbed, I'm trying to absorb, about technology in a long time. So it is ruffling my feathers in a good way.
No, that is good. I mean, we're like just expanding your mind and
broadening my horizons.
Yeah, me, it doesn't matter what platform I'm on, I always end up playing solitaire for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
Solitaire, when you're bored, you just go to solitaire, you know, it's trusted, you know how to play.
Yeah, it's pretty depressing, though, that game, especially on your phone. I mean, I know people love video games, but I find personally playing video games on my phone to be very depressing. That's when I know that it's time to get out of the house. Exactly, yeah.
Well, no, that is cool, because this next sneak is about our drawing and painting app, Adobe Fresco. So we'll get to introduce you to it. Might be my favorite sneak, and this sneak is called Project Typographic Brushes. So here to present it is Nipun Jindal. So let's check it out.
Hey everyone. Today I thought that'd be nice to make some fun and encouraging postcards for my friends. So here I am in Fresco working on one of those. But as you see, the font isn't quite right for this one. So let's pick up something that goes with the artwork. So I think I like this font, but it's missing a brush-like feel that the other elements have, that texture of brush. For that, I can just go ahead and pick up a nice brush and start tracing my glyphs. Now I'll try to match up with the outline. I'm keeping my ends tapered. I'll do the same for the other outline. If you see, the strokes are getting a uniqueness by the way I'm putting pressure and velocity. Now in a usual system, I'll have to do this over and over again for every glyph. But not anymore. Our technology seamlessly understands the glyphs that you drew over. And wow, it can convert all the glyphs into brush strokes maintaining the stroking style that you input. And while it adapts to it, it can lay out your brush strokes on the canvas maintaining all the typographic attributes just like text. But mind you, it's not a font. These are brush strokes created on your behalf. But wouldn't it be really cool if I could edit these like text? Well, you can. Just bring up the keyboard and delete your brush strokes with the delete button and add new ones from the keyboard. And these are glyphs which weren't even there on the canvas. We give you all the glyphs that are there in the fonts for its brush representation. I can save this creation of mine in the Adobe ecosystem to be used across products as a Creative Cloud element. The final element to my artwork is another text object. Now I have to apply the same style to it, but you do not have to do the same process. You just apply the element that you just created to this new text object. This creates the artwork and completes it to be sent across to my friend. Now my next artwork is a little different. It has a Japanese font to it. But I would want to apply the same style that I created even to a Japanese font. Well, then just go ahead and seamlessly apply this element because we understand the skeleton of every glyph and can work across demographics. We can work on any of the primary script font. The next artwork is a chameleon, a nice colorful chameleon, and my chameleon text is a typographic brush layer. I'm currently inspired by the way a chameleon changes its style and color and want to look at my typographic brush layer with different brushes. I go ahead and pick up a different brush this time and a 3D swatch. So I start tracing my outline again. Well, you don't have to do that. Undo and refresh. Typographic brush layer will adapt to this new brush and lay out itself again. We give a seamless way of looking at variations just with tabs, while maintaining all the brush strokes and the typographic attributes. Looking at this typographic layer with a different font is as good as choosing it. We have adapted to the new skeleton and given you the new typographic brush layer. Now I have this perfect multicolor swatch and a brush to go with my chameleon. So I adapt to it and I reach a state which really looks good to me. But what if I want to have further edits? Well, I go ahead and pick up a different brush and let's say I have a nice leaf that I want over every glyph. Well, I add it to one of them and the rest will take care of. Wow, the system automatically propagated the year change to all the other glyphs with the same region and made my artwork 1 in a million.
Pretty awesome, right? Chelsea, what's your reaction?
Well, that's something that seems like I feel like I could use that. Like that wouldn't be so difficult. That wouldn't be above, above my learning curve. I think I could be able to use that. It also is another testament to the fact that American designers are a little behind from this presentation so far this morning.
I actually painted that, but...
Don't try and get credit for that.
Okay, I won't. He did it all, but it's amazing that like literally he just took some text and drew a couple brush strokes over the text and then all of a sudden it's like a font, which is just crazy cool.
My nephew's really into artwork and really into lettering and designing. I mean, he would love that.
Plus the app in general, like you mentioned Headspace, I easily see like art therapy, this kind of tying into that. Just like, you know what, let's just paint some happy little trees and do some nice lettering.
Yeah, as adults, we just go into the woods with our little, with our Adobe games and
little
we just start
iPads.
painting. Exactly, that's what we need in this world.
Yeah, totally. And I'm like definitely like not kidding. I think it's great.
Retreats where you meditate and then you go paint for 2 hours and you bring your iPad and you just sit under the trees. Yeah. And then whatever happens
And then
after
you forget
that
to save the
happens after
file.
that. Right, exactly.
Well, anyways, I'm glad you like that. I think that's just going to be groundbreaking for a lot of people. Again, this saves so much time, which is super cool. We are going to steer a little bit more into 3D materials, actually. So we're going to dive a little bit deep into 3D objects, 3D materials. This is actually called Project Material World, and here to present it from France is Rosalie Martin.
Hello everyone, I am a 3D artist working on that blank 3D scene that I would like to texture. This is for a washing powder advertisement. And texturing these scenes means creating a large set of materials so that the scene looks real. And in particular, I would need 1 and 2 grounds, 1 bark, 1 for this pile of gravel over here, and 1 for each item of clothing that are hung out. As you can imagine, creating material from scratch requires skills and time, and I am quite in a rush for that project. So what if I could just take a picture of a real material and import it into a digital material? This is Material World. I have picked up in my closet a set of fabrics that will well fit in the scene, and in particular that baby blanket that I love, and that would be perfect for the bed cover that is hung out here in yellow. This is the picture I took and that I'm going to use to create a material. So let's just import it as it and use it without further process, just to see how it looks. If I declare this is the base color of the material. The texture looks great, however, even if I turn the light, the shadows are not moving, and if I add displacement, it's totally flat. This is because it contains only color information, and the material is much more than color. This is why Material World is so useful. Here I'm running the fabric-specific instance of Material World that has been trained on thousands of fabric materials to address the apparel use case. And here it is. Now we can really feel the stitches, and if I turn the light, the shadows are moving accordingly. This is because from the scan, the shadows has been removed and put into the base color, so that the material can be lit again under new lighting condition. Also, I can play with the geometry. With the displacement, this is because the geometry has been extracted and encoded into a normal map and a height map. And that's it, I can just export this material for further use in my scene. Let's see how it will look once imported in the scene. Here it is, we have our bed cover. Now I would like to texture this pile of gravel over here, and for that I'm going to use an Adobe stock image this time that I have downloaded previously. And Material World is also deployed as a web app where I can just input a picture and run it through our process. Behind the scene, this extremely simple web app is calling our Adobe Sensei service, where our AI-based technology has been deployed, and all that running in the cloud. Once pushed into a production environment, this would allow anyone with an internet connection having access to our technology, and also any other Adobe application. In a few seconds, all the material textures will be generated, and we will have the base color, the normal, and the height map that we can download for further use in the scene. All right, now let's see how it looks once imported to the pile of gravel. Nice. Well, I still need a dozen of materials to create, right? So what if I could go even faster and batch process on a set of pictures? I have downloaded this set of images that will well populate my scene, and we have developed this new batch mode for Material World that I'm going to start because it will take a while to process everything. While it's processing, let's look at what I have downloaded. I have picked up 2 grounds, also a bark, and 1 fabric material for each piece of clothing that is hung out, and also wood for these assets. Now, some of them should have been generated, so let's see what we have. We have the bark, the ribbon, and the fabric, and in addition to the material texture, you can see that we are generating a 3D render on a sphere at low resolution just to have a thumbnail of what we generate. It will take a while to process them all, but let's see how it looks while everything is generated and applied on our scene. We have all these materials, and here it is. The final scene is looking lovely. Look at the realism we can get with Material World that is generating high-resolution material, starting with single image with no time and no effort.
We got a little deep there, right? With these different depth maps, if you will.
First of all, that presentation was very hypnotic. There was something about all the materials that I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. I started to get very sleepy. I was getting tugged into her world. But it's great for designing, you know? I mean, how great is that to, like, when you're designing a house or an outdoor area, to plug in all those different materials and see what would look like there? I mean, you don't have that ability, so that's great.
Exactly, because like if you take a normal picture with a with your camera or your phone, you're really just getting like the base color, if you will, and not this other information. So it takes in all that other information, makes the normal maps, the highlight map. Like if you did find a fabric or something out there that you liked, you could take a picture of it, and again, like you said, like envision it in your house.
Yeah, and then you can 3D print it out.
Oh yeah, just like our shoes.
That's right.
Into it. So again, that's just really cool, and it is very hypnotic watching that. And yeah, it makes me want to travel to the south of France too.
And in my best French accent, it's super cool.
It might be her accent. She just wins with that accent.
All French people win with that accent.
All right, this next demo is just really fun. It's called Project on the Beat, presented by Yang Zhou. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Hi everyone. Many of you should have noticed that our kids are spending much more screen time ever in recent quarantine days. One day, my daughter was watching this video online. All of a sudden, she asked me, "Dad, can you dance like this as well?" You know, in my daughter's eyes, I can do everything. So challenge accepted. I'm going to dance to this video and show it to my daughter. But as a result, I got this awkward video. You can see apparently I failed. I think I can do the dance movement pretty well, but I have a lot of lags and cannot time my pose to the right music beats. As a computer vision researcher, I decided to analyze this video to see how I can quantify these lags and offbeat movements so I can improve. So first, I started to analyze my body motions. Since the analysis takes some time, we pre-computed the results and only live demoed the last part. We used the body tracker to track my body motion, like these wide skeleton line segments. And also, we detected my strong dance movement, showing these orange popping circles. Like when I'm stretching my arms or stepping my foot, the circle will pop up at the same time. Next, we analyzed the music as well. And here's the result. We detect the periodical music beats and plot them using these popping line bars. Okay, now let's put these two analyses together. And this is the result. Look, it can clearly show whether my movements are synchronized with the music. If I cannot dance some beat, I will get a miss. And if I can hit the music, I will get a perfect. And all these perfects will be counted towards my final score. You can see I can only get very few perfects now. But actually, this analysis of beats allows me to cheat. So based on the detected motion and audio, like these two curves here, we can detect their peaks, or what we call the bits. Then through our algorithm, we can also find the corresponding matching between them. So now we can retouch the video by dynamically retiming the motion bits to match its corresponding audio bits. Now let's look at this new retouched result. Now you can see I can always get perfects now. Almost all my movements can exactly time on the right bits. So I can show this to my daughter now and tell her, your dad can do it with his technique. Can we do more? Yes, we can also dub musics to random rhythmic human videos. Even they are not dancing with music at all. Adobe Stock also provides a variety of such videos. We also collect a bunch of them, like this, filming kids from all over the world. They're just jumping, playing, or doing random activities. You can see they are playing as their own and are not synchronized with others. So we process all these videos and the kids' music with our algorithm. Here's the result. Our algorithm detects their rhythmic movements and synchronizing all of them with music at the same time. Thanks for watching.
That was Project On the Beat with Yang Zhou, and he's actually an Adobe intern, which I think is pretty awesome. Pretty darn cool. What do you think, Chelsea?
I would say as a Jewish white woman, I could really use that. I need rhythm, and I don't have any naturally. So when I dance, it's really shameful and embarrassing. And this is exactly the kind of thing I need for optics. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. So in post, you know, you run it through on the beat, and next thing you know, you're dancing like on the beat, which I think
I need it for the next wedding I go to or the next dance event that I go to. Hopefully that won't be for a while, but I need it in live action, like in real time. It's also so sweet to see people, you know, people going to these lengths, you know, just because he wants his daughter to think he's a good dancer. You know, it's great to see fathers like reacting off of their child's desires and making and creating software for that. I mean, how cool.
Yeah, I just can't wait to, you know, it just feels good to dance regardless whether you dance on the beat or not. I think we all need to just
speak for yourself.
Cut loose a little bit. This next sneak makes 3D objects that adhere to the laws of physics. It's called Project Physics Whiz, and here to show it off is Racin Wang. So let's go ahead and check it out.
Arranging objects in 3D is hard. It requires many low-level manipulations using the current tool on rotations, translations, but also lots and lots of camera movements in between to check the results are natural and the objects are not intersecting. And so this can be a really time-consuming process. Here we asked an experienced designer to lay down 4 blocks for us. It took them over 4 minutes to complete. But doing the same thing in reality is much easier with the help of physics. Contact forces keep objects from intersecting, while stacking and arranging are also a lot more intuitive with inertia and gravity. So here, we like to propose a solution by bringing in physics into manipulation. Let me show you. So a traditional tool transform objects directly, and so you can have these unnatural intersecting geometries. Our tool, however, automatically corrects the manipulations using real-time physics, and so you can interact with the scene just as in real life. So it's very intuitive. Let's try it out. So I have a scene here with a lot of geometry, interesting assets, but they're all floating in the air. So let's bring them down and make some changes. Let me put the duck inside, roll the ball over a little bit, put the frisbee on top, and then let's make this toy figure here. All right, that looks a lot better than before. So our tool also works for tightly fitted geometry like this one. I have no troubles finishing this puzzle using our tool. Okay, great. And then of course we can correct this painting. All right. And I want to show you the precise control of our tool allows you to build interesting scene very quickly. So let me, I'm building a car right now. So let's snap this window here. That looks good. Okay. And then put the antenna on top. All right. And let's build a castle over here. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Okay. And put down this arc, add a roof. Done. All right, and then let me just bring down these blocks. Okay, and I'm going to, for the rest of my geometries, I am going to just put them onto the backboard. You might have guessed it, but I'm going to try to recreate the Max logo here. Okay. And notice that I'm using other geometries in my scene to reposition some of the geometries, which is really handy in 3D. All right, so I added some decorations. That looks good. And I'm going to do what my son loves to do, which is to smack everything using this toy car. So I just enable physics on all the objects, so I can now hit them really hard. Well, I destroyed my car, but that's okay. All right. Yeah, I'm satisfied. Great. Okay, so moving on. I have a lot of pencils here that I want to put into this stand. And using traditional tool, it will be really hard. But for us, it's just clumping and then drop them in. That's it. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see the geometries. Looks pretty good. I can make fine tuning by, say, making this pen here. And let's just make this orange one outside. That looks pretty good. All right. So I want to come back to the question of laying down 4 books. Why is it so hard? Well, using our tool, it's not. So let me start by recreating this designer layout that I showed you earlier. I simply just drop them down one by one and then add a little bit of rotation and then put this down as well. That's it. You have your non-intersecting, natural-looking geometries. And instead of spending minutes, I just spend a few seconds, and so I can use the rest of my time doing interesting things like adding more geometries onto the chair, or maybe have them tuck inside here. And let's actually put this over as well. And I want to create a dangerously tall tower of books. All right, that looks pretty good. So that is my presentation. I thank you for your attention and thanks.
All right, that was Physics Whiz, making 3D work like the real world, where objects actually hit one another, which is awesome. Yeah, what do you think, Chelsea?
More important, did you see the 2 ukuleles on his wall behind him when he was sitting there?
Oh, it all ties together.
Yes, this seems like it's some sort of subliminal messaging, if you catch my drift. Ukulele subliminal messaging. No, that's really cool. I mean, again, it's very hard for me to understand once you get that intensely into it, it's like my mind is blown. So it's a little bit, a lot for me with the physics component and the 3D component, but it's so admirable. I mean, it's like, how cool is that people are able to do that by clicking?
Do you have rooms in your house that sometimes look like that last scene with all the books?
Well, you can probably see the books that I'm sitting in front of now. I'm all about books. Books are everywhere in my house. That's exactly right. I have piles everywhere.
That's awesome. Yeah, so that's super cool. It's going to save people a ton of time. It gets me really excited. And yeah, let's kind of move on. Again, we get deeper and deeper. We're getting into 3D and physics. And now we're going to do some augmented reality with a social aspect, which is going to be pretty intense, but it'll be pretty cool. So here to present it is Haolian Wang with Project AR Together. So let's check it out.
Hello everyone. For the past few months, like many of you, we have the social distancing and shelter-in-place orders, and my wife and I are stuck at home. Many of our plans, like decorating our home and adding some new furniture, has to pause. Fortunately, we can still do it with augmented reality. However, despite that, my wife and I are basically staring at each other all day and doing everything together. Decorating in AR is not one of those things that I can do together with my wife, because most of today's AR experience are still limited to a single device. So today I'm going to show you something that we have been working on to deliver a much better collaborative AR experience across multiple devices. So let me invite my wife and decorate the room in AR together with me. Now let's start the app and let the app do some initialization. Now I can invite my wife to join a collaborative session by tapping the collaborate button here. Now she has joined, we can start decorating the table. So let me first put a vase in the middle of the table. As you should be able to see on my wife's phone, the vase is on the exact same location. To achieve such accurate positioning of virtual objects across multiple devices, we use the internal sensors on the phone and develop the machine learning algorithms to predict the relative location of the other phone. As you can see on the screen, the red box shows how well our prediction is. With such information, it's much easier for both phones to establish a common tracking of the physical space, and that's why the same AR object appeared on the same location. So now let me move the vase to the corner of the table. And on my wife's phone, you should be able to see the vase moved as well. So far, it's only me editing the scene, and my wife is just observing, which isn't much fun for her. So sweetheart, would you like to add something to the scene? Oh, sweet. So she just gave me a cup of coffee. So now both of us can add to the scene, but it's only a true collaboration if I can modify the stuff that she just added. So sweetheart, please extend your hand and let me give you back the coffee. So I will drag the coffee back to her hand as if she's holding the coffee. So now let's finish the demo by moving to a second surface, which is the wall. So as you can see, there's a smiley face on the wall with an eye missing. Sweetheart, would you like to add one more sticky notes to complete the smiley face? Great. So now both of us can see a big smiley face on the wall. With our technology, my wife and I can have a smooth collaboration in decorating our home in AR. Hope you like it.
All right, that was AR Together, little augmented reality action using multiple devices, which is pretty cool. What do you think, Chelsea?
I think that's a good way for a couple to get into a pretty big fight.
I know, not only can you get in a fight in real life, but you can now do it virtually, I guess.
I know, as if it's not hard enough to decorate something. They say that's like one of the number one or number two reason couples split up is when they redecorate or move.
You know, maybe this could save couples because you could actually virtually kind of redecorate yourself and maybe not in real life. So, I don't know.
Or you could decorate in real life and then virtually split up.
Yeah, and virtually split up. All right, we got it. We got solutions. I'm into it.
It's a good activity for people like at a birthday party playing a game, like for kids to position things, you know? It's a good way to get, I mean, if you can incorporate the 3D printer, one of the 3D printers to that and actually create the items, then I think that's the next move, no?
We're like way into the future.
Or Back to the Future.
Or Back to the Future. I like it. Kind of going Back to the Future a little bit, I actually kind of want to talk about comic books. That's actually our last sneak for the day, which is going to be kind of sad. Project Comic Blast, and here to present it is Garima Aurora. So let's check it out.
Hi, I'm Garima and I love reading comics. And can I let you in on a little secret? I have recently started designing one. But I think you will agree that designing comic like a pro is no easy task. I have to write the script, plan the layout, draw the art, create speech bubbles, compose the lettering, and put them together. Panel by panel, one by one, page by page by page. There has to be a better way of doing this. Presenting Comic Blast, a fun and easy way to create pro comic books. Let's have a look. Scripts for comics typically follow a structure, and Comic Blast powerful AI algorithms have been trained to analyze such scripts and identify components like panel, SFX text, dialogue, and speech bubbles. All I need to do is import the script and press this magic button. And voila! My entire comic book comes to life in a matter of seconds. Creating comic books just became 100 times faster. I can change the page layouts instantaneously while retaining all the components on the page. I can even adjust the space between two panels or create new panels on the fly. I can even merge two speech bubbles into one by a simple drag and drop. After all, it never feels complete without that personal touch. To add the art, I simply import my hand-drawn sketch, which gets auto-traced instantaneously. I can even add the art using my favorite app, Fresco. Comic Blast not only changes the way you design comics, it also reimagines how you consume them. For instance, CAN-based image synthesis enables me to assign morphing capabilities to the face of any character. So next time when reading a comic, I can add my own selfie to it. Ta-da! I can even add a branching narrative storyline format. So, depending on which egg I choose, the story will progress accordingly. I bet I'm never going to get bored of reading the same comic ever again. Not only this, Comic Blast enables you to add cool motion graphic and animation to your comic books. For instance, in this frame, I can add a simple animation and preview the effect. Wow! Let's add a complex animation of rotation and preview. Wonderful. In this frame here, let's add depth effect. Wow, it's an awesome parallax effect. Comic Blast, a fun and easy way to create pro comic books that are beautiful, personalized, interactive, animated, and did I mention 100 times faster? Well, it is.
That was like, I feel like it was like 10 sneaks in one. Because like everything she showed was pretty darn awesome and kind of stands on its own as a sort of advanced technology. What did you think, Chelsea? Like, you impressed by what she was able to do in such a short amount of time?
Yeah, it was really impressive. It's cool to see how that's done because I don't know anything about comic books, but I mean, people in the comic book industry love this stuff, you know, and I know people who are into comics who are obsessed. It's kind of like video games, right? All you techies, all you have your passionate little pockets of the areas that you're into. And yeah, it's really cool. Just everything that people are doing is so advanced and having the comics move. I mean, can you do that when you read a comic? Can you read, I mean, obviously they're digital comic books, yeah?
Yeah, like, so yes, if it is digital, so you can go both ways. You can print it out, or you can go the digital route in which it's like a choose your own adventure and where you could have the movement, which is just like a whole other dimension for this stuff.
Well, choose your own adventure is always the best way to go, you know, where you can kind of, that was my favorite kind of book to read when I was growing up, a choose your own adventure. It's like, first I'll go to the beach, then I'll go to the park, and then I'll go to the grocery store.
And that was your choose your own adventure?
Yeah, you choose the first adventure, then you go back and you choose the other adventure, and then you go back and choose the third.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, totally. Like, I don't know anybody who didn't keep their finger on where they left off to see where each route would lead. Imagine if you just, like, obviously you're a best-selling writer, but like, if you wrote a script or something and then you actually got to see it populate in panels. And that's actually my question for you. Like, if, you know, the one area that you, that would be awesome to see is if there was a comic book made of you, like what, and you were a superhero.
Like, oh yeah, I could be a superhero for sure. I could be like, it would be called Built for the Apocalypse, and it would just be me dealing with the things, yeah, because I believe I'm built. I believe I have like extra strength. And of course I'm delusional, but I believe it, and that's all that really matters. So that I could totally be a comic book character. Yeah, I could already see my outfit.
Let's make it happen. I would love to see that, Chelsea. I really just appreciate you hanging out with us. What did you think of the day? Did you have fun, actually, just seeing all this new technology that was just kind of coming from all different directions?
Yeah, I like exposure to things I know little to nothing about. So it's nice to get outside of my own, you know, my own small world and find out what else is happening in the world. I think we all kind of get into our niches, you know, and you kind of get stuck there, and you don't get opportunities really very often to kind of see how things are doing in an industry that you really know nothing about. So it was very mind-opening. Yeah, I loved it.
I feel like some people who sit through these, it's, you know, you should get like an honorary computer science degree or something if you could like end up understanding all this.
I'm just printing out one of those on my 3D printer right now, which I don't need for a certificate, but I'm using anyway.
No, go for it. Hey, do what you want to do. We just appreciate you hanging out with us and just being a good sport with all of this. You're amazing. I can't wait to see your special coming up. And that is it. I just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you, Paul. Have a great day.
A big thank you to presenters and their hard work. I'd also like to announce the relaunch of Adobe Labs. So all these sneaks are now available to watch again and share at labs.adobe.com. So be sure to keep your eye on Labs in the future as we continue to showcase Adobe innovation there. It's going to be pretty awesome. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Hi, and welcome to the Adobe Max live broadcast for Connected, Creative, and Productive Anywhere. I'm Lisa